Hey guys, Elzukor here. We are going to do a video today on Gear Factory. It is a new building they have released. To build it, you click on your building on the bottom right, go to Facilities, and it'll show up on the left side here. Since mine is already built, you won't see it there. But what this building is the ability for all players to craft gear. If you go into here, you'll see the forge and you'll see produce. If you look in the forge, you can see a list on the right side telling you which pieces you can craft. So Hurricane, you can do all 4 pieces all the way through your current season of gear. If you want an example, which I'm going to show you, say you want to do a Reaper katana. You're going to need 4 different pieces. Inside of this, it's going to tell you which ones you need to produce. One of the biggest things you need to know about this is in the produce, you can do 15 at a time. They take time to slowly build. You can see I'm doing all one kind. I'll explain that in a second. But basically, if you look at the weapon and you see the different types it needs, we're just going to select all of them so we can get the names of them. You have firm birch, synthetic metal, hard rattan, and resistant glass. If you go into the produce and you select season 0, you'll see all of these different items here that you can build. Now, the reason I'm doing all one type actually comes from the Alliance, since you can exchange materials with other players in your Alliance. So, as you'll see, Zephyr here is trading his synthetic metal for a precision part. So if I wanted or needed a metal and had a spare precision part, I could trade it to him. For this, you're going to look at My Exchanges, and where it says Post Your, you're going to click that and say, I'm going to trade a fang, and I want a hide. I could click that and start that as a trade. Somebody else in the Alliance could say, oh, I need a fang and I have a spare hide. I will trade you. You can do this with all tiers, but it has to be an equivalent exchange. So like this, where you see I'm selecting a purple piece, it's only going to allow me to ask for purple pieces in return, or rare pieces in return, etc. So, we're going to go back out of here, and I'm going to explain why I am doing all one type. So, if you're looking on the right side here at this list, it tells you that for Beast Fang, my proficiency level in crafting it is 3. I have crafted 8 out of 10 in order to increase my proficiency to level 4. What this does is for each higher proficiency level you have is a higher percentage chance that you're going to craft a higher quality item. So it doesn't exactly explain what your percentages is, but if you go into here, it'll tell you as your proficiency level improves, the efficiency of producing such material and the probability of obtaining a high quality of this material also increases. Oh, and apparently it does show you. So if you have your proficiency at level 10, your production efficiency is increased by 100%. So you make it twice as fast. As for the ability to make higher quality material, if you have a proficiency level 10, you have a 1% chance to get an epic. Now, I know this sounds terrible, but keep in mind, you're doing 15 of them, and at 100% increased speed, a Beast Fang takes 2 hours naturally that I know of. So, instead of 1 day and 8 hours or whatever it is, it will be much less. So, it is best to have your entire alliance designated for who's building which pieces, because you can get the proficiency up faster that way, allowing you to exchange between each other when you have spares of certain ones that you want. With that, you going into the forge, I'm trying to get the materials for the sharp hatchet, which in this case requires a fang, a hide, a fang, and a high carbon steel. So if I'm making all of the fangs, I have two other people in the alliance who are making the vulcanized hide and the high carbon steel. Eventually we'll have more than enough epics. Potentially, it's a 1% chance, but you're making them as quick as possible. So I'll be able to trade them for pieces I don't have so that they can get fangs and we can all make different things. Because not just that one item takes those materials. If you look, yeah, that one takes sandpaper, high carbon, that one takes carbon fiber, and a hide. I'm assuming different pieces are going to take all of the different items, but as you can see, most of them take at least a fang. And then different sets have different things, etc. So, the best thing you can do is craft all of one type, get your proficiency up so you can craft more epics eventually. Some people will get a lot luckier than others and end up with multiple epics quickly. It's just RNG. You have a 1% chance at level 10. The only way to get to level 10 is to do the single item. So try and designate some people in your alliance to exchange with. Doesn't have to be the same people every time. You can have multiple people running different things. Just know that you can go into your alliance and you can exchange materials with people. So that is everything you need to know about the... Actually, I am incorrect. I forgot about something. There is another way to get materials. It is not super prevalent, but in your explore, if you have not gotten very far yet, because we don't get a retro-activated reward for having completed it already, each level you complete, you get this reward box. I can't click on it here, but that reward box gives you a random quality, random material. So it can be of any season that you have completed so far, and it can be any color. But that is one place you can get extra material pieces, so it's something. Another thing that I wanted to go over in this video is some research. Now, I know I didn't do research for Alliance Duel the last time, so in this video I'm going to kind of cover it as best I can. If you go into your research tab, well, actually, let's go into the Alliance Duel. The Alliance Duel for me today is research, and as you can see, we're fighting some pretty big whales, but that's to be expected. However, as you can see, I also have 4 million points. I did this with saving up a few of my speed ups. I saved up enough Z coins in order to do this, and electricity. The way I saved up electricity was I went up to my trade center, and I have it at level 12. What that allows me to do is exchange my stone for carbon. What this will do is allow me to buy these boxes down here in the right corner for electricity. For every 100 carbon I give them, it'll give me 2 boxes of 250 electricity. There's 50 stacks of this, and you can do it every time you replenish the trader. It is trading 2,500 stone for 2,500 carbon. So 5,000 stone is basically 100 boxes. Now, then you go into the research, and with that, you look at Alliance Tech. In the Alliance Tech, you'll see my commemoration is 61%. My conflict is only 8%. I really need to work on that. But the reason I've been doing commemoration is because you have things like this. You have the efficient gathering, so your gathering speed is increased. You have unexpected prank, which gives you extra materials. Yes, that does count towards gathering day. Super value points to get additional points for everything you do during the Alliance Duel. Your bonus rewards, which allows you to get double the rewards from your Alliance Duel boxes. Sorry, that's once again that does that. The bonus reward unlocks reward box 4 through 6. Once again, 1 allows you to get double rewards for box 1 through 3. Then you have load enhancement, increases the load of your truck or heroes and troops during the Alliance Duel, which the Alliance Duel goes weekly and is always active. So basically all of these things that increase Alliance Duel, quote unquote, are always active as long as there's an Alliance Duel going on. With that in mind, you keep going over, you see more reward points for everything you do. You have unlocking reward box 7 through 9, and then getting double rewards for 4 through 6. And then you start seeing all of these, which these are the important ones in my opinion, which is incentive. Gathering, for example, you have incentive gathering, which for each level of this, you gain 15% more points for gathering during the Alliance Duel. Zombies is 15% more per level for killing zombies, so on and so forth, all the way through the incentives. And what this is supposed to be doing is getting you towards value points 3, which if you look at level 10, you get another 150% more points for everything you do, and once again 3, which unlocks double rewards for 7 through 9 reward box. So if you add all of these up together, we're just going to do an example here. You have 50% from super value. You have 100% from super value 2. That's 150%. And then we're just going to use gathering here. So if you look over here, you're going to see that that's another 150%. So now you're at 300% more points for gathering. And then if you end up making it to value point 3, that's 450% more points for gathering. 450 for pretty much everything if you get all of these completed, which means you're going to get a lot more Alliance points during the duel, get all of your reward boxes faster, so you're not going to have to do as much. That's why I've been focusing on this as much as possible. From there, you also have to factor in the fact that I don't have very many of these, but you have your little tickets that increase your income. And if you were to merge 4 of the 50s into 100, or 4 of the 100s into a 200, you're at 450% more points, plus 200%, so you're getting 650% more points for whatever day you decide to use that ticket on Alliance Duel. For me, I prefer using all of my cards during Research Day and Kill Day, Combat, Elimination. The reason for this is because the reward boxes for those 2 days are significantly better, because you're getting the recruitment points as well as diamonds and the Alliance medals, but it's giving you building speed ups. So at 2 million with times 2 reward, you're actually getting 600 recruitment points for faction recruitment cards, 260 of your alliance medals, 60 1-hour speed ups, and then you go to the tier 3 set of boxes for 4 million. I don't have the research done for double rewards, but that's still 35 building speed ups, 3 more faction recruitment, 200 blue coins. So the rewards for those are phenomenal. Alliance Duel is very important if you want to fairly free to play. I'm free to play. I haven't spent any money for 40 days, and everything about that just increases the amount of stuff you can do, gives you more rewards, diamonds, etc. So that is the research. The other research that is really important, obviously, if you're just starting the game, you want to do your Tech 101 Fortress upgrades. If you just started the game and you're in Season 0, you're going to want to do Deployment Q1. Max that out as quick as possible. You don't have to worry about 2 and 3. They are very nice, but you want to get your Warfare maxed out so you can get Attack and Defense and Faction Enhancement unlocked. With these, you're going to increase the ability to do higher level mutated, your higher level zombies. You're going to be able to farm other players for resources, all of that. And then eventually your alliance tech will open up. It is never a bad idea to go into your alliance conflict and maybe level a few of these a couple of times, because when you get attacked, having home turf is really good. If you decide to be an attacker and going over to the enemy side, focus more on the bottom row, which is attacking in enemy territory. This also works for your current server, so it's really good for that as well. But the biggest one, in my opinion, is hiding among. It reduces the amount of time you need to build a fortress. So if you look at mine, it's level 6, so I have a 30% reduced time to build and relocate in enemy territory. So normally you would go into this and I'll say, let's go try and build a fort here. It'll say relocate. Instead of it being 4 hours, it's only going to take me 2 hours and 50 minutes. This doesn't sound like a lot, but it is one hell of a big jump. So those are the researches. That's all of that. Saving for each Alliance Duel day is very important as well. I covered that in the first video, but as a recap real quick, if you just look at your scheduled preview, you'll see that gathering is the first day, building is the second day, research is third day, faction recruitment is the fourth day, training soldiers is the fifth day, and then the Alliance Duel combat day is the last one. So if you're saving stuff for each of those days, it will help and it will be very beneficial. I know a lot of players struggle with the Z coins because they're building a lot, so they don't have a lot to spend on the research. One of the biggest tips I can give you for this is when you go to your Z coin machines, there is rapid. You have 3 uses. Every use is 4 hours as a cooldown, so you can get some extra there. Yeah, so that is this video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. You guys have a good day. Oh, and subscribe if you like. I'll have more videos coming out soon.